Hey guys, it's TechGranny here. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up your HD60S with your 4K camera or 1080p 60 camera. That's right. I'm super excited about this. Hopefully you guys are too. Of course, you can see I have my setup right now with you guys because that's the one I'm using currently. So let's teach you on how to do it. So let's teach you how to set up the HD60S with, of course, your camera. What you're going to need first of all is your main component, which is the HD60S. So the first step you want to do is take your USB-C cable from the USB and plug it into the capture card, of course. That way it can actually start capturing the capture card. Then you want to plug the opposite end into your PC. Now that you got your capture card plugged into your PC, what you want to do is actually capture your camera input. And how you can do this is actually pretty straightforward. You want to take your HDMI cable, plug it into the end bit of the HDMI bit on the capture card, then take the HDMI out of the HDMI cable and plug it into your camera. Now most cameras will come with their own output signal, and you're going to take that output signal as a signal for in on the capture card. So this one actually uses a HDMI signal on the back, so we want to plug it into the HDMI part. Now some cameras might come with a micro HDMI, so you want to actually get an HDMI to micro HDMI cable. There are things you can buy them at Best Buy or really anywhere, and of course you just do the same thing. You just take your cable, of course, plug it into the camera where it leaks out the HDMI signal. Now there's one more thing you most likely will have to do. Since the HD60S cannot capture a 4K 30 signal compared to the Cam Link, you're gonna have to crank down the resolution scaling on the output setting on the actual camera. Depending on your camera, it might only be 1080 30, which is most common for people who have cameras. Sometimes it might be 1080 60, which is gonna be fine for your capture card. The only one you really have to worry about is, of course, the 4K 30. So how we're gonna do this is fix that on our camera, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Now, if everything's accordingly, if your camera is 1080 60, you'll see an output go to your capture card. Now, if you don't see an output going to your capture card, that means you have a 4K camera doing 30 FPS, which you probably already know. That means you need to fix that problem. So what you're gonna need to do to fix it is by downscaling the image to your HD60S on your camera. So how we're gonna do this is pretty straightforward. We're of course gonna find the menu icon, of course, on our camera. Then we're gonna click it. Then by clicking that, we're of course going to downscale the image and out record set. Record set has the output setting there, so if I was to actually show you guys here, for example, that if you were to set this 4K 60, the actual capture card will not capture this because of the fact that it's too high of a resolution, and it just doesn't work. It just does not work because of that. So now how do we fix this is by pretty straightforward. We're actually going to click on the file format, change it to HD, and then capture it as a 60 FPS at 1920 by 1080. And of course your image should just come and appear if it works perfectly well, if you capture it at that right resolution. So remember, HD60S does not have pass-through nor the ability to capture 4K. And that is how you capture your camera with the HD60S. If you did find this video interesting or even helpful, then make sure to smash the like button, get subscribed so you not miss any more of our tech content, and don't forget to check us on Twitch because we do stream there, of course, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They have a link down below to our Twitch channel. If you have any more questions about this capture card and how it works for your camera, or even have any concerns, feel free to ask me there, of course. Until then, this has been TechGrant. I'll see you guys in another video. TechGrant out.